But that's a pretty good transition to the next match, Brian, the tag team tournament match. This is the semifinals, apparently. The Lollipop Guild versus the Puddin' Gang. The Buckaroos, Maddie and Nikki, against Pockets and Trent, because Muffin Top Taylor is still, well, he's always been unable to wrestle, but now he's not medically cleared either. And the baby faces came out with Trent's mother, Sue, who bakes the cookies and drives a minivan. How much do you think they have to pay Trent to put up with being portrayed as a complete bumbling idiot on national television?
I don't know.
If you had tried to pitch this angle or program to any other babyface in the recorded history of wrestling, they would have quit on the spot before they would have had their mother drive them to the show in a minivan or second them at ringside and give a fake slap to one of the EVPs. But anyway, the idea that this of all weeks, where the comments have been made about this company and that they're clearly defensive about, that they would allow this, not only these immature, emotionally stunted, egomaniacal pricks to present this exhibition of mud show wrestlers and bad comedy when the WWE's on fire and the prevailing opinion of their company is that it's a joke company run for the benefit of its indie level wrestlers. And if you're friends with the right people, you can get jobs whether you're ready for television or not. And then they put this match on TV. Does Tony Khan have no clue what this looks like to adult, impartial wrestling fans? It's like I can see The Rock on one channel and I'm watching kids play with their mother on the other channel for the tag team title. And big surprise, the Buckaroos won. They beat Trent, who's still, again, the only guy in this ring that's worth a shit, but he's been buried long ago. And then, so now the finals, by the way, surprise, surprise, are going to be the Buckaroos and FTR. The Buckaroos will beat FTR, and then since Moxley basically refused to be in the tournament so they wouldn't have to do a job, then the Buckaroos can fight the other guys that haven't been beat yet. And FTR does another job. But having said that, here the Puddin' Gang goes for their big hug, and Trent ran and leveled Pockets with a big knee. And Taylor stands there with just a blank look on his pudding-filled face, like I don't know what to do, so I won't react at all to anything, even though my friends are fighting. And Trent walks off on the whole thing, and his mother is standing there at ringside. This match of all matches on the week where they've been accused of being nothing but a vanity project for people's friends. And they do 20 minutes of national TV that's a vanity project for people's friends. There's not one motherfucker here that deserves to be on goddamn national television on a wrestling show or any other kind of show. Whether it be Maddie and Nikki, Pockets, Trent, Muffin Top, or his cookie bacon fucking mother. Can you tell me I just told a lie? Which one of these motherfuckers deserves to be on a nationally televised wrestling program?
None of them would be on my program.
So they did that. Did I miss anything discussing it?
I guess the only other thing I note, some of the listeners sent this over. I missed it when it first aired because I usually have it on mute. The Bucks, when they came out, I guess shouted out the scapegoat, Jack Perry. Again, of all days to do it, they shout him out here, and it's just, again, it's...
Okay, but now wait a minute. And their boss, Tony Khan, is mad at Jack Perry and won't bring Jack Perry back. So his direct underlings, his EVPs, are shouting out the guy that the boss is mad at on the boss's TV that the boss pays for?
Unless Tony's not that mad at him anymore. That's the other thing you have to take into consideration. But, that's the thing. They got what they wanted. Everyone always makes like the Bucks wanted to do this and change this. No, they just wanted to get as much money as they could for themselves and their family.
And their friends.
And their friends, but really about themselves. It's always been about themselves, and they try to pretend like it isn't.
I don't necessarily want to say they're friends as much as they're stooges, the people that prop them up, the people that write them the love letters on how they hung the sun and the moon and the stars. And
but it's bad. It's minor league. If you tune into this show, it's like something you would have seen on the worst moments of TNA. The Bucks putting on wacky outfits and wacky personas to pretend they're vice presidents, even though they are, doesn't even seem like it. And just wrestle matches that don't do it anymore. Everyone can get a pop when you do a flip and you land on your head. But to actually tell a story in your match, that's always been an issue with them because they always have to like break every rule. When we say the rules, the things that make wrestling, like a referee enforcing rules. No, everything just happens nonstop because otherwise we can't get our great ideas out there. That's bullshit. And now they get less reaction than ever before.
Because you've seen it.
And they don't draw any. They're getting paid more than any tag team in history. They mean less than ever before. And no one would pay to see them. It's incredible. But that's what they wanted. They were in this for the money. A lot of people want to pretend it's not. When you hear Adam Copeland go out there in the opening and say, "We're all here. There's a reason," and he starts listing people. There's a reason we all came here. Yeah, there is.
Yes.
Tony gave you a whole lot more money, Adam, than they were going to give you in WWE. Tony let you do what you wanted instead of pushing you down in the mid-card because you weren't drawing as a main eventer.
Work one day a week, have fun with your friends, and do mostly whatever you want. That is and like we said, that's either the wrestling legends' exit plan and retirement strategy, or the guys who have never been on television of any repute whatsoever are happy to be on big-time TV. In between, he's running out of options. Nobody with a valid career and choices to go to the WWE or even maybe do their own thing in other companies that won't be where they won't hand their careers to Tony Khan just for the sake of getting on television. Those people aren't going to want to go there if they're serious about their fucking career. There's too many intangibles. You can be talented in this environment and still be hidden and buried because of the bad show, the bad creative, and whose friend are you?